Tonight on Police 10-7, a suspected thief
attack me, push me off my bike, start smashing me, and then tell me he did.
bears his outrage to disbelieving cops.
This guy smacked me in the penis.
Just talk to me.
Yeah. It's my girlfriend here.
Yeah.
They raped her.
Guns, drugs and sex collide in a dead-end street.
Yeah. And so were you in trouble in the house, were you?
There's been a lot of trouble in that house, yes.
Are you going to be straight up and f***ing say what happened?
And a repeat offender claims he is the victim.
I didn't do anything. She stabbed me, boss. Using what? A screwdriver.
Viewers respond to a call from members of the public who have apprehended a suspected thief trying to make a getaway on a push bike.
Came out to get into the car. Somebody's trying to smash the back rear window on the right-hand side because my computer bag and everything was foolishly left it there.
Come and talk with me, mate. What's going on?
Basically, I was riding down here, just riding around on my bike. I'm waiting for mates, and then the next minute I'm riding on the road, and these dudes attack me, push me off my bike, start smashing me, and then tell me he did.
Yeah, just talk to me. Just talk to me. What's been going on?
Tom protests his innocence and claims he's received damage to a delicate part of his anatomy. But police are more interested in his public behaviour than his private parts.
Why do you think these guys have jumped all over you? I mean, why do they suspect you of doing something bad?
I don't know. I always ride my bike around here, but I don't break into vehicles.
The story gets weaker as Tom's claim to be waiting for a friend comes under scrutiny.
So you've just been texting him, have you? Saying what? That you're going to meet him here?
Yeah, because people always come to me down here.
You got those texts on your phone? Can you show me them, or you just are you lying to me?
This phone doesn't have a sent items. It's too old.
It sounds a bit odd. Is he in your phone book?
No, I don't have him under there. I know his number off by heart.
No, well, that doesn't sound like you're telling me the truth.
Oh,
You just told me that you're texting him.
I know all my mates' numbers off by heart, but yeah, I'll show you.
So every time you want to text, listen to me. Every time you want to text them, you have to put the whole number in.
Yeah, this is.
You don't say them in your phone book. Does it sound a bit odd to you?
I know it does.
And with his story falling apart, Tom offers to bear everything.
I'll pull my pants down for you.
No, don't pull them down. Yeah, that's fine. You had any history with the police before?
Yeah.
Before?
Yeah,
Stealing cars?
No. Like,
breaking into cars?
No, possession of drugs and stuff.
Yep.
But a background check is his final undoing when it confirms what Tama already suspects.
Those theft text cars, comms, how old are they?
They're all either last year or this year, over.
So you got a few charges for stealing stuff out of cars. What can you tell me about that?
Yeah, that was ages ago.
No, it was last year.
Yeah.
That's not ages ago.
Yeah, I was driving and I was in town and I did take something from a car, but...
Yep, you got two charges. Okay, that's one. What's the second one about?
Second one, that would have been... I think that was in like Epsom. Yeah.
With a history of car thefts and eyewitnesses to tonight's escapade, no one really believes Tom's claim that he's innocent.
You've been seen peering into the window of several cars along here. What do you got to say about that?
It's fully understandable that they think that that's what I was doing.
That's what you were doing?
No.
They're not saying that they think that you were doing it. You were physically looking into windows of cars. What's that about?
I don't know. I don't even know whether I was.
You curious or... Well, I'm pretty sure I know exactly what you're doing. You're looking into cars to see if there's any good stuff in the back that you can rip off. That's about as simple as you get.
Well, am I getting arrested for that dude's window? I swear to God it was not me. You can arrest me, I swear.
Well, you've been looking into the windows of these cars, eh?
No, I haven't been.
Eh?
I've been riding him. He didn't even broken my bike,
Is that your bike?
Yeah.
The informants have thrown Tom's bike over the fence to stop him escaping, and it's going to stay padlocked to a tree until he can retrieve it after a trip to the station.
So they're not getting arrested for attacking me?
What's that?
They're not getting arrested for standing on my peg?
They're just detaining a criminal. You'll be arrested in a second. We'll give you some rights.
For what?
They're preparing to commit a crime. So you got your lawyer's number in your phone, but all your mates...
No, yeah, just some of my mates, like... I just won't say their number because I've known them for so many years that I just know their number off by heart. And this is a new SIM card, I just never got around to putting their number on.
You got the answers for everything, eh?
Yeah.
And back at the station, Tom also has an answer for an ID that police find in his bag.
Whereabouts is the blood?
I don't even know what that is, eh?
Oh, it's for
What is that?
Came in the bag.
What do you mean it came in the bag?
how'd that happen?
It's not my bag, eh?
Whose bag is it?
It's a mate's.
Oh, it's taken.
I got it, I grabbed it. I got it ages ago and then got it.
Earring. It came out.
Despite their enthusiasm to help police nab the suspect, the witnesses failed to keep in contact with the police and Tom's charges were later dropped.
The male that's on the phone to us from 14 is refusing to speak to us. He's abusing and swearing at the call taker, refusing to answer any further details.
It's Thursday afternoon and Avondale constables Martin Bailey and Wei Lee are responding to an urgent call about a man smashing up his neighbour's windows.
Another female heard screaming in the background.
The frantic neighbour is on the phone to police, but it's unclear whether the alleged offender is still at the scene.
Comms, can you confirm if he's still at or is he off on Hendon now?
He was on foot heading towards the park. He'd gone through the walkway or headed towards the walkway at that point. Informant's refusing to tell us any further details as to whether the person's still there or not, still just currently abusing call taker.
The informant is wound up and not making much sense, but eventually Comms finds out his name and it turns out he's well known to police.
He's like a tall cork, he's quite skinny.
Yeah.
He's a drug user.
And he's just saying that he's going to shoot every policeman that comes to his door. The informant saying this? Affirmative.
131.
Basically,
That's
it's
where
along
he's
the
got
lines of
links
saying
to.
that if this male does not go to jail this time, he's going to shoot every policeman that comes to his door.
With a history of drug abuse and the potential for violence, the situation is becoming dangerous.
There's a few threats being made. Sounds like the informant's threatening that they'll shoot any police officer that turns up. So just in light of that, we've got a detective unit on the way, their arms, and Comms is advising the senior sergeant, who's also armed as well. We're going to be meeting them at a safe arrival point just down the road from the address.
On the way to the safe arrival point, they pass the road where the offence took place, and Martin spots a car leaving the street.
That Toyota Corolla station wagon just pulled out going your way, AT, looked a bit dodge.
Another unit is dispatched to check out the car they've just spotted, and Martin and Way are the first police to get to the safe arrival point.
They've gone and set an SFP for Eaglebit.
Going here.
They could possibly be in the car that call taker.
Hi, did you see anyone dodgy in the park, run through the park?
There was a couple of guys that went through, one with a jumper over his head and one with like dreads.
Was that just now?
Just right now.
And where have they gone?
They were going, cutting across the
Going back towards Hendon.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, cool, thank you.
Thank you.
Do you have a description of what we're looking for?
Time is of the essence, and leaving armed detectives to deal with the allegedly armed informant.
Comms AVI's 10-7 in the park and nil seen at the stage.
Copy.
Martin and Way try to catch up to his window-smashing neighbour before he gets away.
Basically what was reported was this person who was smashing windows has come from an alleyway over here which leads to his street, and it was reported he was coming this way towards the park, but he may have left in that vehicle that we saw as we went past the street. Wait, do you want to just check with that couple up there in case they've seen anybody?
Yeah. What does it look like?
He's about my height, maybe a bit taller, skinny guy, Caucasian, late 20s I think. What's quite good is Wei speaks Cantonese and Mandarin, so he's really good with some of the local occupants of the area, so they may have seen something.
They just saw the guys, the blood was bleeding on their arms and just walking on Richardson Road just like 5 minutes ago.
Oh, okay, which way? Up?
Out of the this alleyway here, just turn right on Richardson Road.
Okay, I will go and...
Quite matched the description because that guy, he wasn't with
anybody. Caucasian guy, was it?
Yeah,
by himself?
Yeah, by himself.
Okay.
Just on the alleyway.
Just have a chat to these guys here. Hey guys.
Right there.
No.
With the thing on his head.
Oh, that guy there, is it?
Yeah, that's all
Yep.
blood on his hands.
Wait! Comms, AVI.
Finally, they've got the offender in their sights.
Comms from AVI.
Probably can't give you a description. The informant wouldn't give us any details.
Here, comms, it's AVI. We're just going off with someone in the park. G'day, mate. Do you want to have a word to us?
Yeah, I'm just on my street, please.
Police have been searching the surrounding streets, and in a nearby park, they've just come across Ryan.
Yeah. Hey, show us your arm, mate. Do you need an ambulance?
Yeah, I need surgery, bro.
Do you? Oh, well, let's have a look, eh? Let's have a look, eh?
And with deep cuts all over his arms, police are sure they've found the window smasher. But Ryan is making some serious accusations of his own.
Comms, AVI. Yeah, it's definitely him. Just coming out into it now from the alleyway from the park.
AVI, you come to RSK.
Just going into it from the park now, just following him. So what's been happening?
Just raped my girlfriend and something else.
What happened?
You raped my girlfriend.
How do you know that? Just stay there. Just stay there.
I'm not going to hurt you.
Yeah. Show us your arm, eh?
So,
Just show us your arm, mate, because you might need an ambulance, eh?
Yeah. With my oh, yeah, just stay.
Receiving.
My mum's coming to my house, my
So-
workmates.
Yeah, well, let's walk down there, eh? Where's...
This guy here just raped my girlfriend.
Yeah, well, let's go down here and have a chat, eh?
Screaming name in.
Yeah. Did they leave in that car?
They're in the house, I think.
They're in the house?
Oh, when they were trying to open the
Were
door.
they in a...
There's like 20 of them in the
Yeah,
house.
yeah. Were they in a
She
car?
was
Did they have a
screaming.
car?
They had 4 cars.
Yeah. And this is your girlfriend here, is it?
My girlfriend here.
Yeah.
And raped. They raped her. Let's go.
Hey, wait. You just have a chat to her.
On top of all the other accusations, Bonnie is claiming she's Ryan's cousin as well as his lover, so police split them up to try and get to the bottom of this complicated situation.
How much you had to drink today?
3 cans.
3 cans, yeah.
I came home and
How much blood have you lost, mate?
quite a lot.
Quite a lot? Okay.
But Ryan's emotions are getting the better of him, and it's not an easy situation to deal with.
What's your
Is he
address?
home? Is that guy?
Hey,
Is he home?
just talk to me.
Is he?
Hey,
Are they taking off?
that's what I said before,
Come
Aaron.
here.
Hey,
Why are you over there?
hey, just talk to me. I said they'd taken off before, okay? All right? And you're making some pretty serious allegations about what went on
Rape.
earlier.
They raped. They raped her. They raped this woman right here. She was screaming in the house.
Is this true?
Not today, but previously.
What the f?
Have
Why
you
were you in the
have you
house
spoken to
screaming?
police? Have you spoken to police about this?
I'll speak to my lawyer.
That's you. That's
Off out of my
Stop it.
Calm down.
just calm down.
Right.
No, just calm down.
Just talk to me.
Just calm down, man.
We're going to get your arm looked at, all right?
Get this guy arrested.
Yeah, okay, well, we can...
Smoke,
He's
please.
done nothing wrong. Done nothing wrong.
Please,
It's
why
fine.
not?
We had a report that he was smashing some windows. That's why
No.
we... Hang on. That's why we've come here. That's why
I'm
we've
his
come here.
advocate.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yo, I got a text from this guy.
Was that just before, was it?
That's
He's
why
done
I
nothing
smashed him
wrong.
is because she
I
was
maintain.
screaming
Yeah,
in the house, and I was like, right, trying to kick the door open,
yeah,
and he was holding it, wedging it, and then he took off.
yeah,
There was about 4 guys in the house.
yeah. And so were you in trouble in the house, were you?
There's been a lot of trouble in that house.
Yeah, so
Yes.
Are you going to be straight up and f***ing say what happened? What?
Bonnie's evasiveness is only inflaming the situation, so police attempt to separate them again.
So we've got units out looking for that car, all right?
Where are we, man?
Well, they're out looking for it. It took off. It took off before we got here, okay? All right? But what I want to do is...
a woman was screaming out for her life.
Well, yeah, I mean...
And she's going to detox in between up, and I was like, what the f*** are
Ask
you
me
doing?
questions. Shoot smoke. This is my little cousin.
She's not even f***ing helping me, mate. She's
Yeah.
not even straight up.
Hey,
You're not.
Stop it.
you two just stay calm,
Shoot
eh?
it smoke.
G'day.
Shoot it. Well, God, stop
Run a
talking shit.
smoke.
Shoot it smoke with me.
I know.
Backup arrives just in time as John, the original informant, and the man accused of raping Bonnie returns to the scene and is immediately questioned by police.
He just smashed all my windows, mate. Hey, let go of me, man. I want you to stand there. I haven't done anything. I have not done a thing. I am thinking how I'm going to try and get my windows replaced.
But John's presence is only inflaming the situation.
We've done nothing wrong.
Everyone's calm down. I'm calm. I don't need this shit. Gee, I need this shit, gee.
Ambos are on the way.
I don't need this shit.
Just-
Here's my family now.
Yep.
nothing wrong.
Is there anyone in 14?
And with so many accusations and emotions running high, police decide to sort everything out back at the station, where the investigation continued into the night. Because John threatened to kill police, his house was searched and drug paraphernalia was found. He was convicted of possession of instruments for drug use and threatening language and received 2 years intensive supervision. Ryan suffered serious damage to his arms and required nerve reconstruction after smashing 16 windows at John's house. He was convicted of willful damage and received a 1-month prison sentence.
There's a male beating a female in a car. He's punching her with fists. Male got out of the car because another male approached.
It's Saturday afternoon, and Avondale officers Aaron Masters and Murray Eatery have just caught up to the woman who's escaped from the domestic incident.
What was the argument about?
Just he's been drinking too much and I want to get home with my son.
Yep.
That's all it is.
Drinking too much. Were you drinking in the car or?
No, at his brother's house down the road, and I wanted to go because before it gets too late, I want to get my son home safely.
Okay.
And he wanted to stay and drink some more, and I said, no, I'm off with my son, and he jumped on top of the car.
Yep.
And he assaulted me when I stopped the car.
Okay, how did he assault you?
He's hit me twice in the face.
The swelling on Susie's face backs up her claim of being attacked, and there were a number of witnesses who also came to her aid.
And I've defended myself and I've got him back.
So how did you manage to get away?
The whole neighbourhood came out with baseball bats.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the only way.
So what, so he just got out of the car and?
Yep. He got out of the car to grab his stuff and everyone was telling him to leave me alone.
Yep.
An update from comms interrupts the interview. Neighbours have called police after spotting Rory trying to get away.
He's running, so we're going to try and get a hold of him. Once we've done that, then we'll come back and have a chat with you. That's all right?
Got an offender on foot in Kingsland, 2nd Avenue. He's decamping through property, so...
But in the short time it takes police to arrive on the scene, another unit has already managed to chase Rory down and handcuff him.
I didn't assault anyone, boss. I wasn't assaulted.
Yeah, no, I think your girlfriend would say otherwise. I just finished speaking to her.
Oh, no.
Okay, and I've seen injuries on the side of his face as well.
Blood all over his back of his head too. It's me, boss. It's my injury. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not her. I never assaulted her.
Just put your face towards the ground there. So I'll have a look at your injuries.
Not me, boss.
Why is your head bleeding, mate?
Oh, she stabbed me, boss.
She stabbed you?
Yep.
Using what? Look down this way. Look this way.
A screwdriver, boss. I didn't do anything.
Why were you running then?
Yeah, what do you run for? Well, you'll be detained for questioning, all right?
While Rory tries to come up with the reason he ran, Constable Chris Tupou reads him his rights, and police discover there's a long history to this relationship.
Come on, I've been under protection order already for the same argument.
Who's the applicant of the protection order?
My lady, but this is my...
Okay, so you're not allowed to go near her, is that right?
This is my living president, boss, and she's come to me, boss. I didn't assault her.
All right, have you been drinking at all today?
Yep, I had probably about 4 or 5 beers, boss.
Okay, so an argument took place, is that right?
Yes, that's right.
Yep, and then what have you done after that? I need you to be honest with me.
Yep.
All right.
And I've told my lady, come on, babe, let's stay here. She's got defensive, and she's held up.
Why was she defensive?
I'm not too sure, because I've asked her that, mate, if we can stay here and just finish our stuff and go home nicely, so there's no fighting, that's all.
But there has been fighting, and there's evidence of it on both Rory and Susie. But Rory still claims he can't remember hitting her.
Okay. So when did the actual assault take place? Okay, I'm talking about what you did to her.
I haven't assaulted her, boss.
Okay, she's got injuries on the side of her face. Okay?
Injuries?
She's got injuries on the side of her face. Okay?
I haven't assaulted her, boss.
You didn't hit her at all?
No.
Okay, so there's...
I'm not too sure, boss.
Appeared out of nowhere, is that what you're saying?
Some neighbours and stuff who came out.
Okay, well, in relation to those neighbours, okay, they saw you throwing punches, right? They saw you assaulting.
Punches?
Yep.
No.
So you're telling me you threw no punches at all?
No, I didn't throw no punches, boss.
Okay.
Ambulance officers arrive at the scene and give Rory the all clear. Back at Central, Aaron learns that Susie has had a protection order against Rory for 7 years, and he was arrested for the same offence the previous week.
You've learnt your lesson because you really did smack her, didn't you? That's why you've learnt your lesson. Okay. You told me it was self-defense, but it wasn't really.
It's self-defense, bro.
What lesson have you learnt in it for self-defense?
The lesson, I learnt my lesson last week.
Okay, the lesson you learnt last week would have been the same thing that happened tonight, okay?
Man, bro. She attacked me, bro.
She was protecting herself.
Yeah, but how can you protect yourself?
Because you're punching her, mate. You're punching her. What's she supposed to do? Sit there and take it?
Yeah, I didn't punch her, bro.
Okay, well, you tell the judge that, eh?
I didn't punch her, bro.
But Rory never would have to explain to the judge. When he went to court, the case was dismissed after Susie failed to appear. Next week on Police 10-7, a paranoid thief...
I'm suing you for telling false information.
So everybody else is just lying. It's just a conspiracy against you, eh?
...uses the law to fight the law.
I know my lawyer's gonna f*** you up.
Go.
There's the cannabis you just got rid of.
And Charlie struggles to avoid blame for possession.
And this has been found in your car, in a bag that belongs to your little brother who's 5 years old. I find it hard to believe that your 5-year-old brother smokes this.
No, I can't believe one of those...
He's currently trying to get in.
He's been breaking items, any sort of weapons or anything like that?
No negative, no weapons. Appears he's throwing things around. He's ripped up her bed and he's currently pushing his way into her bedroom. She's trying to keep him out.
Domestic disputes are among the most difficult jobs police have to deal with. And this call-out for Dunedin constables Rhys Munro and Darren Huddleston is going to be no exception.
We're just on our way to a domestic involving a female and male. Last we heard is that...
Cut the phone cord or unplug the phone.
Copy, not far away. Female's been locked in the bedroom trying to get away from her partner. He's smashing. Last reports he's broken into the room, cut the phone cord. So we'll see what we can do. Just up here. Copy 10-7.
The address and its occupants are well known to police. And when they arrive, they find Gary already waiting for them.
We want to find out what's going on.
Well, nothing's happened.
Well, that's what we're trying to find.
You can help. Come out.
No, we want to talk.
Hey,
yeah.
Just have a yarn to... Is it? Hi, I'm Rhys, obviously from the Dunedin Police. How are you? Right, what's been going on?
I know, you drank too much and started screaming.
Yeah?
Ripped my bed apart.
So you started breaking it up?
I smashed her bed. I punched a hole through the wall in my bedroom. I've got scars to show it. I've got bandage here. But I'll never touch another female human in my life.
Gary is extremely drunk, and in spite of the initial admission, he quickly becomes volatile.
I don't mind spending a night in the cell. I don't mind shit.
Come on, mate. Hey, we're here to work away.
Through my house.
I'm speaking to your partner.
You cannot walk through my house. You are not allowed to.
Put your hands behind your back, mate. Stand up. Stand up.
Thanks.
I'm Q132.
Ow. Right, now...
He's under arrest for intimidating behaviour, okay?
Thanks.
Sorry about that. He's out for you,
Sit down. I'm well. Don't be so violent. Stay down, aren't you? Why are you so violent? Why don't you sit down?
When the verbal taunts don't work, Gary decides to use his head.
Let's put him in the car, you got him? Ow! Comms on.
This is disgusting. You're worse than the South African police.
Hey, mate, we don't take any chances when you've already tried to headbutt a policeman, okay?
No shit, I'm not deaf, you freak. I'm not f***ing deaf, you freak. God.
What behaviour we can tolerate, eh? You understand that?
I'm not f***ing deaf if I'm in a court. You're the right cop. You guys think you're so cool. You know how this happened?
Just come, grab a seat.
This happened through a f***ing roast beef meal. And you guys are f***ing wasting my money, your own money, and let's go to f***ing court.
We will be doing that. Don't worry about that.
F*** off, you f***ing idiot. Shut the door, I'm cold. We'll do all that at the station.
Pardon?
We'll do all this shit at the station.
Just when it seems like Gary has calmed down, he makes another bad call.
You're not going to kick him?
Yeah, I am.
This is not the way we want to do it, all right?
So far, Gary's made all this as hard as possible, and he's not about to make it any easier.
Come on, quiet. We're
Take it off! You cruel wanker!
Hey.
Why did you put it? Look, camera, look.
Hey.
Look. Nah, don't hide him.
Come on,
look at that. No, look at that. Look at that.
It's been searched.
Look at that. Camera, look at that. Look at that. You guys f***ing evil freaks.
With the processing going nowhere, the officers decide to take him to the cells to sober up.
Yeah, you saw it. Look. You guys
Things laughing, isn't it?
Ow. Look at that. You are losing, you
What they call you? Eyes? Nose?
It wasn't too bad to deal with at first until he got a bit excited about it all and eventually placed in handcuffs and eventually took the headbutt.
In court, Gary was convicted of assaulting police and willful damage. He was sentenced to 10 months supervision and was required to attend an assessment for substance abuse and counselling.
Evening. Hey, can I see your licence? Oh, you don't have it on you?
Auckland constables Tony Forster and Lauren Clements have been checking licence plates late on a Thursday night, and initially it seems this is going to be a routine stop.
Okay, I'll just grab your details and we'll just do a couple of checks as well. Oh, the car comes back to a female's name. Just, oh, your girlfriend, okay. What's her name? Okay, cool. And you said you're on curfew. What time's your curfew start? 9 o'clock. At 9 o'clock it starts. All right, stay put, okay? He's breaching his bail. He's on charges for some theft, assaulting police, possession of drugs. So he's supposed to be at his house between the hours of 9 o'clock and 7 a.m. And it's now 9:30, so, and he's pretty far away from, he lives in Albany somewhere, so it's pretty far away from home, so I don't think he's quite gonna make it at 9 o'clock. So we'll be arresting him for breaching his bail tonight. Go have a chat with him. Unfortunately for you, you're gonna be coming with us for breaching your bail conditions. Okay, you're supposed to be home at 9 o'clock at night. It's now 9:30 and but you're pretty far away from home, bud. So you're looking at what, another 20 minutes to get out there at least? Yeah, and you're cruising around these streets here instead of just jumping on the motorway and going home. Okay.
Because quite often they have it gets blocked up on the feeder there. So
oh yeah. Gotcha. So what I'll have you do is just switch off your vehicle.
Is it all right on the vehicle?
Well, we'll park it up for you in a good spot, okay?
Marty's shortcut to avoid traffic has already got him into a whole lot of trouble, and things are about to get worse.
Well, you got it tucked in there, that's for sure. Well, what do you use that for? You don't know?
And as if the pee-pipe isn't bad enough, Tony's search of Marty's car reveals more incriminating evidence.
Yeah, I've just gone to move this gentleman's vehicle. Just going to pull the chair forward to my position and pull this bag out containing, as we can see, there's an absolutely huge sum of cash here. All types of denomination, hundreds, 50s. Yeah, we're going to be making a lot more inquiries into relation where this money originates from.
There's a few $1,000s in there, man. You're rolling around with, I don't know, quite a lot of money. You have no idea about it, huh? What's it?
It's not illegal to have money, is it?
No, no. Yeah. What are you doing for work? Sickness. Well, the strange thing is that you'd have so much money, but you'd be on the sickness benefit, you know? Because, well, they don't pay out that much, do they?
But the big wad of cash isn't the only suspicious item in Marty's car. Tony's also found several Coke cans with hidden containers inside.
If we look carefully down the sides, you can see white. It looks like white tablets, but it's actually quite solid. Again, a lot of investigation is going to have to be done into these items and see what they actually are. It's quite possible that these items were full and now that they're emptied, and that could be why this person has quite a significant amount of money on them.
With the evidence mounting, Marty's taken back to Auckland Central, where Lauren investigates the cans further.
They really do weigh this pretty much the same as a real can of soda, but they're just have screw-off tops, and they can put whatever they want inside of there. Or they could probably hide money or the drugs or whatnot in there. And it just feels like a normal can of soda. It even sounds like it if you were to shake it up.
With no direct link between the money and the drugs, police will hand the cash over to the IRD as evidence of benefit and tax fraud.
So we'd just have to send them through the watch house with that cash. We don't have enough to seize it as an exhibit, because there's nothing to link it with drugs.
Until Tony finds a meth point bag amongst the money.
You can see very small, faint residue. Very small white dots in between the bag that was in the notes. Makes them most interesting.
Yeah, I'll go have a chat with Salts about that. But otherwise, we'll have to send them through and get the RED to come and check it out.
In court, Marty was convicted and discharged for possession of a pee-pipe. The charge of breaching his curfew was noted on his file, and a charge of receiving was also dismissed. The final tally of the cash was $7,500, but the IRD took no action, and it was all returned to Marty the next day. It's a Wednesday morning, and Constables Brendan Young and Natalie Brown are in Mount Wellington when they're called to investigate a report of an intoxicated woman on the side of the road.
Comms NY2, we're off with the woman now.
Had a couple of calls from the public. They're a bit concerned about your welfare. Are you intoxicated, eh? You're a bit drunk? Had a bit to drink, have you? Okay, what's your occupation at the moment? What's your occupation at the moment?
I don't have one.
Do you want to benefit at all? Do you want to benefit at all?
No.
Members of the public are a bit concerned about you walking out onto the road. They said you're staggering all over the road and you're a bit concerned about you getting hit. So how are you going to get home?
Walk.
Walk?
Yeah.
All the way to Otahu?
Yeah.
Would you like us to give you a ride to Otahu?
That'd be nice.
Susie is only just able to appreciate the free ride, but police aren't so happy when they hear her record.
She's just flagged for family violence, possession, carries knives, offensive weapons. She's known to us, she has an alias.
I'll just give her a quick search.
Have you had a couple of drinks?
Go home.
Yeah, but have you had a couple of drinks?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Of course I have.
Yeah.
I've been drinking
Sweet. What we have to do is my partner's going to give you a bit of a search. My partner's going to give you a bit of a search. My partner's going to give you a bit of a search.
Because you're not getting into my car until I know what's on you. Right, well, I'm asking to search you. So okay, well, either we take you home or we arrest you. No, I'm okay, I can walk home. No, you're not okay. So we can take you home or we can arrest you. Either way, I'm going to be searching you. Okay, so can I have your jacket and your bag, please? I've done nothing. Okay, I'm searching you, alright?
Do you want to just open up your bag?
What are all these spray cans for? What are all these for?
What do you use the paint for?
What?
What do you use the paint for?
Pictures, spray them.
Are you a painter?
Yeah.
Yeah?
You're not sniffing them, are you? You're not sniffing them, are you?
No.
Natalie's search reveals no weapons, and though it's obvious that Susie's been huffing, the best thing they can do for her is to get her home.
Thank you.
Thank you for the ride.
Another happy customer, delivered home safely. She's quite grateful that we brought her home. Yeah, at least she's home safe.
Who was mobile in a vehicle, now packed up and address has pointed a firearm at the informant out the window of the car.
Officers Daniel Steele and Brian Huggins are in the area and immediately respond to the urgent call-out.
Somebody's reported that somebody's pulled up in a car and pointed a firearm at them. So we're just going to head down there. We're going to a safe forward point first, where we'll be armed up with some weapons.
But the officers' response is slowed by heavy traffic, and the Eagle helicopter has similar problems.
We're going into about a 50-knot headwind though.
Eventually they arrive at the safe arrival point where Acting Sergeant Alex Nicholson distributes firearms. And comms relays the last known movements of the offender.
Male has walked up to the address. The offender has come out and started talking to him. That male has now left on foot, but the offender and the offending vehicle are both still at the scene address. The offender is still a male poly with a white t-shirt, white top on, blue shorts, and aged in his mid-30s, according to the informant.
Copy that. Let's have the officer over here. Can you have the informant come down the stairs, please?
Roger, the call taker's been advised. I'm just waiting for Eagle to go 10-7, copy?
Yeah, Roger.
With the Eagle helicopter now on the scene, the informant gives police an account of the offender's alarming behaviour.
Getting up Don Barkel, he was not paying attention, he was busy talking like this, busy looking at the passenger in the front, so like they were having an argument or something, and he veered across the road, then realised and swerved back.
Right.
And he was doing probably 40 of that up the hill. So I just went to go around him, next minute his window was coming down and he's just out the window like this with the gun.
Oh, okay. What's the gun, mate?
Semi-automatic handgun.
Semi-automatic handgun.
Yeah.
Did it look real or?
Hard to tell, you know, I wasn't really paying attention and I was sort of
number 3
hanging out the window and that's a gun. Okay. You know.
As darkness falls, Eagle sights the offender and guides the ground crew towards him.
You have a large male white t-shirt just at the boot of the vehicle. Just walking back into the house.
Okay, the plan is we're going to head down there now. We're going to try and give him a phone call. We've got his phone number. Ask him to surrender himself peacefully. Come out and we'll deal with him, then we'll clear the address from there.
Eagle from Com.
Good.
The male still sitting on the front doorstep?
Need him.
AWN answer phone only on the cell phone.
But with no one answering the phone, they close off the street and get a final report on the offender's location.
We've got one unit who's going to block off the road. There's another the other side, so the road will be clear from traffic. Then we'll head in with the sergeant and the dog, and we'll make sure that the male comes out of the address. Eagle is just floating up ahead, they're giving us updates.
Eagle down fine. So we should be able to approach the address reasonably safe from there. Copy that.
As police close in, weapons are held at the ready. The wrong time for neighbours to get curious.
Just hold there, please, mate. Just stay inside, thanks.
Come to you.
Go ahead.
Yeah, the cells on that, you said I can make the approach, copy. Now.
Position.
Data Eagle, you got a guy coming down the right of way from your left-hand side.
With Eagle guiding them from above, 3 officers armed with pistols and rifles make a tense approach.
Oh, please! Get down on the floor! Get down on the floor! Stay on the floor! On your stone, mate! Stay there! Everyone out! Come out, please! Out here!
Lay down on the ground.
Go ahead.
Cops Eagle Rebel, so on the car.
89 EK, first toll road. I'll be looking at a K9, so I'll let you know when I go off there.
Keep your hands on the roof of the car.
Mate, have you changed your t-shirt from white t-shirt?
Oh, I had a white shirt, yeah.
Yeah, I had a white shirt.
Place your hands behind your back of your bro.
Comes this side too.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, we've got the offender out the front, no problems with that. We've got the main guy that we're after. He admits being the guy who had a white t-shirt on, and that was the guy we're after, so...
Got a 5, go ahead.
We sorted.
With Wyatt detained, officers search the house for the weapon, and although the occupants deny its existence, they eventually find it hidden in a cuckoo clock. And back at the station, the weapon is found to be a toy, but being stupid with it could have been a fatal mistake for Wyatt.
As you can see, it's very realistic. If I saw somebody point that at me and they threatened to shoot me with it, I think I'd shoot them first. So he's very lucky he didn't have it at the time we pulled him up.
Wyatt was charged with presenting an object that looks like a firearm, but when it finally went to court, the charge was dismissed.
What are you up to? What's your name?
Next week on Police 10-7,
What's your name?
A drunk struggles with the basics.
What's your name?
What's your name?
When cameras catch bandits in the act, the chase is on.
Get on the ground!
Ray's dodgy story.
This old dude, he reckons he went to hit the brake but hit the gas.
There's no match for an inconvenient truth.
The number plate itself comes back as a stolen plate.
Yeah, typical shit.
And police pull out all the stops after a terrifying armed ordeal. Tonight on Police 10-7, Invercargill police investigate a serious accident.
The vehicle's finally come to a stop here, one wheel in the gravel. The young girl has continued to be projected forward and she has ended up lying down on the side of the road over here.
When Lower Hutt police arrest a suspected burglar, they end up with an unusual pair of passengers.
Come on, you pups.
And in Dunedin, a drunk student can't remember his own name or where he lives.
So the cells are home and we're going to take you home. We need an address.
And then our father came and said that the police was here.
I was in the shower and I heard like a car skidding noise, and then the police car alarm was very loud. And I asked my wife, "Have you heard any noise or not? The police car very loud." Oh, she said she don't know. And then after shower, I came around and I saw the police car here on my driveway.
The incident that disturbed Paul's shower and his kids' video had started when Constables Pat Thomas and Brett Polglaze spotted a suspected burglar police had been trying to find.
Just in the car that we spotted as we'd do that 3T. There he is, mate. Yeah, it went left.
Up ahead, the guy they're after has turned off the main road, but he's picked a no-exit street for his escape.
Keep going, mate. There he is.
And that's why he ended up in Paul's driveway.
Yeah, stand down on that Kongs. We're trying to track down a car. Hello, sir. Can I see your licence, please?
Oh, I don't have one.
You don't have one?
What do you do driving if you haven't got a licence? Nothing. Whose car is it, sir? Have you been caught driving without your licence before? You have. So are you a forbidden driver? You're forbidden? Okay, you're not disqualified or anything like that?
Yes, I am disqualified.
You're disqualified. What were you disqualified for? Can you just watch him, mate? All right. Yeah, no, you're right sitting there for now. I just get me offside while I do a few checks on your licence, okay?
The driver's situation's getting more serious. If he's still disqualified, police will be able to impound his car.
Cobbs North T. QP, please.
The QP confirms that Mark shouldn't be driving.
All right, you're under arrest for driving while disqualified, okay? You're not obliged to say anything. Anything you do say may be given in evidence. You have the right to consult and instruct the law without delay and in private, and you also have the right to refrain from making a statement. Okay, can you just step out of the car? Turn around and face the car, put your hands behind your back.
No, negative.
Now, have you got anything on you that you shouldn't have, mate? Excuse me? No needles or syringes or anything like that? Now, you know the car gets impounded for 28 days? Right, just go down that way. What are we going to do with your dogs? Just come over this way. Yeah, now that we've actually got him arrested and safe in the car, we're just going to wait for the boss. The sergeant is coming up and he can decide on what we're going to do with the car, which is getting impounded anyway. So we'll see that. I'm sure it's going to be searched subsequent to arrest. So we'll see. That's his call when he gets here.
Sergeant Grant Ferguson arrives a few minutes later.
He's tried to lose us. He's come down here to do a runner from us, to get away from us.
And they decide that the car can't be searched without a search warrant.
Can we have a tow truck, please?
This only leaves the problem of Mark's dogs to deal with, and they can't be left behind. Pat Thomas has ridden with a lot of strange passengers during his career, but Sally and Tom have never been in the back of a patrol car.
Come on, you pups. This way. We'll just pick you up from the other side. 3 in the can, mate. 3 in the can.
At Lower Hutt Police Station, Mark's put through processing, and Pat tries to find somewhere for Sally and Tom.
In there. Get in there. Come on. Get in there. Come on. Hey, that way. Come on. Hey, come here. Come here. Come here. Just a sec, mate. Can you just get the pups in there, please? Yeah, see this. Cheers, bye. Come on. Oh. Good girl. Cheers, mate. Do not forget about them.
While Pat's been dealing with the 2 dogs, CIB Detective Dominic Hayden's been out to get a search warrant for Mark's car. And it doesn't take long before police make their first discovery.
That's what was found underneath the seat, and we'll take that away and have a closer look at it.
Inside the station, a search of the pouch turns up a number of empty point bags that are usually used for packaging methamphetamine.
8 balls.
But the only drugs police find are a couple of cannabis tinnies.
So it's your standard $20 or $25 tinny, whoever you buy it from.
A search of a rucksack that also came from the car reveals a number of utensils used for smoking methamphetamine.
It's a standard glass tube used to smoke methamphetamine.
It's a drug that Dominic Hayden's seen a lot more of lately.
The Hutt Valley in the last, I suppose it'll be 12 to 18 months, has really seen an upsurge in the use of methamphetamine and P. Yeah, even offenders who I've dealt with in regard to
methamphetamine has said that they wish they'd never gone into it. Dealt with a guy last week. He's probably lost about 20 kgs or so over the last 6 months, and he said it's really screwed up his brain. And it's just a horrible stuff. I hate it with a passion. Yeah.
As well as the drug paraphernalia, the search of the rucksack uncovers a couple of items that raise police suspicions.
Palm pilot. Just a brand new car kit box.
But the overall result wasn't quite what Dominic had hoped for.
Yes, it was a little bit disappointing with what we found, considering what the potential was going to be. Found upwards of about 10 point bags, but they were all empty. There may have been a little bit of residue in a couple of them, but in regard to all the other property, it's pretty suspect of why you've got items from cars and that all stacked up in a bag. So we'll certainly be looking into him in a lot more depth.
When Dominic confronted Mark about the contents of the rucksack, Mark had no idea where it all came from.
While we executed the search warrant, we found the bag in the back with the property in it as well. The Discman and the Sony, but can you vouch for where that stuff's come from? Or is it all yours, or is it stuff?
Yeah, that stuff was already in the car. I don't know whose bag. A lot of people go through their car. I borrow their car. A lot of people just use it because.
Oh, we'll go and talk about it.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, so I'll go and sort
At court, Mark was found guilty of driving while disqualified, possession of utensils and possession of cannabis, and he was sentenced to 9 months in prison. It's early evening just north of Invercargill when Constables Richard Lindsay and Stephen Malloy are called to a traffic accident.
Yeah, we've been called to a car that's hit a 8-year-old child, unsure of. Well, we know the child's got a broken leg, ambulance is on the way, unsure of the speed of the vehicle at the time, so we'll find out when we get there, I guess.
At the scene, people are attending to Sharon, the 8-year-old victim, and the elderly driver of the car is trying to work out how it all happened.
Right in front of me here.
Okay. Were you driving, were you?
I was driving.
Okay.
And I was just coming along here and this little girl just ran straight into the...
As Richard takes the driver back to the patrol car for an initial statement, ambulance officers are trying to work out what injuries Sharon has suffered.
Squeeze my fingers. Squeeze my fingers as hard as you can, both sides. Go. You won't hurt me. Good girl. Right.
Well done.
Okay. Can you pull your foot towards your face? The right foot. Can you pull it towards your face? You pull your foot up. Oh, this one.
Well done. Good
okay,
girl.
and this one?
That's a good girl.
She's been moving it. You've got an open laceration. Just a laceration here.
Initial indications are that Sharon hasn't broken any limbs, and while this is going on, the police investigation is already underway.
You'd obviously seen, had you seen the vehicle there and the people over the other side of the road?
But I'm not sure if the people were there because the lady came running from here.
Okay.
I'm not sure where the husband was.
Right, but you saw the vehicle parked there?
Yeah,
as you're approaching?
Yeah, I did see a vehicle parked there, yeah.
Sharon's father had stopped his car to look at a block of land on the other side of the road, and Sharon had run after him, straight across the highway and into the path of the oncoming car.
So you saw the vehicle on the other side of the road. Did the wee girl come out of a door of the car or around from behind it? Okay.
Almost in front of me.
The ambulance officers now have everything in place to move Sharon, and although she's been given painkillers, this is going to hurt.
Just you first.
You're right, sweetie. Get a few more heads. You happy rolling the head there? Actually, come and put the board under. You let go there?
You're going to feel a metal strip to go under you. Alright, it's not going to hurt, but we're going to put it under you. You hear it click together, and then pick you up. Walk you straight into the ambulance.
Alright, there's just put it under when we roll her over.
Yeah.
You check it back from him. Yeah.
Just get you to seal your lips around there and just keep blowing until I say, just around that wee bit there, and just keep blowing until I say stop. That's it, keep going, that's the one. That's what we want to see. Lovely.
With the driver passing the compulsory breath test and Sharon on her way to hospital, police have already built up a good picture of what happened immediately after the girl was hit by the car.
So she's come all the way down here. The vehicle's been braking the whole time while walking down here. Road conditions have been damp. The vehicle's finally come to a stop here, one wheel in the gravel. The young girl has continued to be projected forward and she has ended up lying down on the side of the road over here. So as you can see, it's quite a distance, approximately about 18 metres.
Within a matter of hours, Serious Crash Unit investigator Ken Patterson is on the scene. And although Ken will take a few photographs tonight, a full investigation will have to wait until morning. But there's good news at the hospital.
Just uplifted the young girl's property from the hospital, which we need for the investigation, and also just been informed that the wee girl has no broken bones, it's a cut to her leg and some minor injuries, so that's really good to hear.
Got that. We can start from the fog line and work your way in.
The next day, Ken Patterson was out mapping the scene of the accident with Constable Andy Fraser.
Got that. What we're doing here is we're forensically mapping the crash scene. Constable Fraser's the prism holder, and we're just marking the position of the Toyota Land Cruiser as it was on the night when the crash happened. We're just taking a series of electronic shots, and this will convert into a forensic map and scale plan of the area, and it's just a series of shots which is recorded in this machine here.
Back at the police lockup, officers have marked all the places on the car that made contact with the young girl.
Number one here is a portion of the bumper where the thigh or the knee area has struck. Number two, we've got some impression from likely to be clothing. Number three is the indentation area where the upper portion of the body, probably about the hip area, has hit. Number four, it's quite a deep impression. Looks like someone's attacked it with a ball pen hammer. That's likely to be an elbow or a shoulder. Number five, we have a strand of hair from the young lass, which has been placed on the vehicle and is held there. Number six, we've got a smear as she started to come off the vehicle. She's moved over to the left-hand side. Number seven, that's also a mud smear as she's been leaving the vehicle. We believe that to be from her gumboot. So we know she's been on the bonnet for a time, and then as the car's been braking, she's been thrown forward and has tumbled to her final position.
Sharon was let out of hospital a few days later, and the crash investigation showed that the driver was not at fault. Although the speed limit for the road was 100 kilometres an hour, the car had been travelling at only 66 kilometres an hour just before the accident, and had slowed to 52 by the time it hit Sharon.
Probably is quite important,
It's Saturday night in Dunedin, and Constables Alistair Gold and Matt Gaze are on patrol.
Just patrolling the central city and keeping an eye out for general disorder and anything we might come across. A lot of young people, intoxicated people, and at this stage just general proactive patrolling.
It's not long before a report comes in of a heavily intoxicated student.
Got a 1K male who's fallen asleep in the toilet cubicle. It's up to you, software call.
Yeah, can we all go and have a look?
The 1K call sign means that someone is unconscious from drink or drugs.
Go flush them out, all right.
This is confirmed when Matt and Alistair arrive at the internet cafe, and the manager takes them to the toilet, where they find a young guy passed out on the floor.
You want us to do something with him? Oi! Wake up, mate.
Yeah, he looks well stacked.
But I think he is having a very nice sleep.
It doesn't look that nice to me, but... Alright, he hasn't come from your cafe though?
Yeah, he's now one of our customers.
The officers decide to bring in the paddy wagon.
We might bring the TP truck because he's not coming in there.
He is actually occupying our toilet.
Yep, but we'll have to go back to the
If you want to do that, I'll get him downstairs.
Sure?
Yeah, I'll just...
Alright, he's not coming in the car.
I'm just going to grab up.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
No, that's fine, mate. We'll take him away for you.
While Alistair gets the truck, Matt's left with the hard job of getting the guy back on his feet.
Alright, come on, Phil. Hey, come.
Alright, let's go.
You what?
Wish you could.
Wish you could?
Yeah, fair to do that.
You what?
Give us a break, man.
Give you a break?
Yeah.
Alright, go with us, mate. Can you stand up?
Really can.
Can you stand up? Alright, do that for us, eh? Turn around.
Oh.
Yeah, mind the walls. Yep, and that one. And straight ahead. Left.
Turn. Look. You alright? Yeah, brilliant. Alright. Keep standing down there. Lean on that wall, eh? Right, check yourself over here. Keep on.
The young man's legs seem to be in working order, but his ability to speak is clearly impaired.
Where do you live, bud?
Ellington, man.
Where?
Ellington, man.
You what?
Ellington, man.
Where do you live? We're going to hop in the truck and we're going to take you home. Alright?
Hey, you can live here, man.
What's that?
I'm seriously walking, man. You're seriously.
Hey, Gotti.
Yep.
Can you understand this boy? Where does he live?
I'll probably, yeah, I'll show him.
Where do you live, mate?
Hey, where? Hey, like I said, if you can't tell us where you live, you're going to have to go in the cells, and we don't want that. And I bet you'd rather go home.
Yeah, I'll rest that.
You what?
Quickly. As time's ticking down, mate. So the cells are home, and we're going to take you home. We need an address.
Can I see your address?
Nah, right, that's it.
What's your phone number at home, mate? What's your phone number?
Give us a look at your wallet. Let's have a look at your name.
If you got time, man, but seriously, it's not a friend, man. I'm seriously too long.
Do you know your home phone? Do you know your phone number at home?
321, man. It's all
okay. You haven't got a wallet?
This guy's going to get a nice ride.
With no wallet and no identification, the officers have no choice but to take him back to the station.
No, they're on the floor. Okay, hop out, I'll get them for you, mate.
Yeah, okay, I've had a lot to think this time, man.
Yeah, a lot to think. Alright.
Okay.
Hold on to the door there. Hold on to that.
At the station, Senior Sergeant Steve Aitken discovers that this mystery man is a very long way from home, 362 kilometres away.
What city are we in?
In Teamwork.
We're in Christchurch.
Yeah.
What do you do in Christchurch?
I'm an engineer.
An engineer in the army?
Well, I'd like to be.
You'd like to be in the army?
Seriously.
But you're not in the army now?
Yes, there is some precautions about it.
And you live in Christchurch?
I do.
And you went out drinking in Christchurch tonight?
Yes.
Okay, so you're at the Christchurch police station, that's what you think?
Not exactly.
Not exactly?
Yes, between there and the police station.
Between Christchurch and the police station?
Yes, I believe.
In which city?
In Christchurch.
Okay, would it come as a big surprise to you if I told you were in Dunedin?
No.
No, it wouldn't?
No, it would not.
So you went out drinking where? In Christchurch?
Yes.
And it doesn't surprise you that you've ended up in Dunedin?
No.
That's good.
How's that?
Because you're in Dunedin.
In no shape to head back to Christchurch, this long-distance drinker is given a bed for the night. Next week on Police 10-7, a burglar caught red-handed thinks he's been dealt a raw deal.
You wouldn't really think that the pigs would get involved if you're going to go steal someone's dough. You wouldn't think the owner of the house was going to ring up and say, "Hey, someone can't steal my dough."
An Auckland boy racer gets caught out racing on the motorway.
What were you thinking?
Auckland police find double trouble at a supermarket car park with a turf war over newspaper deliveries.
He said, because I'm just a fucking idiot like you, and then he hit me.
And a man teaching himself to drive. Tonight on Police 10-7, an Invercargill burglar caught with someone else's cannabis thinks he's been dealt a raw deal.
You wouldn't think the owner of the house was going to ring up and say, "Hey, someone can't steal my dough."
Auckland boy racer gets caught out racing on the motorway.
What were you thinking?
Auckland police find double trouble at a supermarket car park with a turf war over newspaper deliveries.
He said, because I'm just a fucking idiot like you, and then he hit me.
And a man teaching himself to drive learns the hard way how not to do it.
The pinball was his mate says that...
It's the early hours of a drizzly morning, and Avondale Constables Mike Honan and Charles Schuster are on patrol in Blockhouse Bay.
Can you get up to Foodtown Blockhouse Bay? Car park there, informant says the boss has just punched him in the face.
the rear of the loading dock to 310 quick.
Go 810.
At the scene of the alleged assault, they find a couple of guys sorting newspapers and an angry man called Jack.
That's okay. You called us?
Yeah, I called you, yeah.
Oh, okay. What's actually happened?
I came I've had 2 days off, right? I had an operation. And I came back, and that's Aaron there with the beanie on. Oh,
the black beanie?
The black beanie, yeah.
Yeah.
He's the contractor that's got the Herald run here. You know, I've got a run. I came in and picked up my papers. Now, because of the few days off, I wanted to know what changes there were, updates. He came over here to get them, and I thought, oh, there's not going to be that many anyway, so I'll go because I've got to take my wife to work at 6 o'clock. Anyway, I went, and he rang me when I was just down the road, and he was abusive on the phone, so I said, look, Aaron, if that's your attitude, I'll bring the papers back, you can do the run yourself. So when I brought them back, he said, fine, do that. And when I parked here, he slid the side door open. I opened my front door. I had 60, 70 odd papers on the front seat. He threw them out on the ground down there, and he pushed me, and I said, don't push me. I said, that's something you can't do. And he said, I can. And I said, why can you? He said, because I'm just a fucking idiot like you. And then he hit me over. Now, it's not all right, just a brush on the side of the face.
See any good spot? Oh, okay.
Right there.
Yeah, all right. Okay.
So once he did that, I said, no, you've overstepped the mark. You've gone too far. You can't do that.
With Jack adamant that he's been hit, Mike Honan checks the story of Aaron, the alleged assailant.
With you, Aaron? Just before we go any further, I just got to caution you at this stage. Okay, you're not obliged to say anything, but anything you do say may be taken down and given in evidence. Okay, at this stage, we basically just want to find out what's going on. So, tell us what's happened.
Oh, not a lot really. He's just got a bit. What's the word? Oh, he's just got a bit. Didn't want to do any of his stops and starts or changes. He's been away a couple of days, so and I just sort of told him to come back and I can do their own fucking run or something, and I just threw the papers at his foot and called him a useless bastard, and that's pretty much it.
Okay, did you hit him at all?
Gave him sort of a bit of a push, and that's about it.
Okay. Did you swing a punch at him?
Not that I know of.
Okay. He said that you opened the door and
grabbed the papers out of his car.
And then gave him swung a punch and got him in the side of the eye.
Papers in my hand, just threw him on the ground.
Okay.
The differences in the two stories will make it difficult for Mike to prove a charge of assault, but somehow he has to resolve this situation, and Jack, the victim, isn't about to let the matter drop.
What did you want out of this? As far as, did you want to make a complaint? Or?
Yeah, too right I do. He hit me. He assaulted me. There is no way that I should be assaulted by anybody when I come out here to do a job, especially for this guy. Why should I come out here and be assaulted by him?
Okay.
But after Jack had talked to Charles Schuster for a while, he began to calm down, and Aaron was beginning to realise that he had got out of hand.
I think he realised that. I think it's just a whole lot of other stuff he's, like with work and his short staff.
He's under pressure.
Yeah, and he just lost it a little bit there for a second. But he wants to know if he can just apologise for it, and I said it's up to you, really.
Yeah, I mean, so long as you guys bring him over here, because
I'll go over there. I came to see you first, see if that was okay by you, and I'll bring him over here, and we'll stay here. I mean, he's pretty sorry about the whole thing. And he said it shouldn't have happened, and he's not that type of person. So
I don't believe he is either.
No.
But still, neither is the guy that pulls the trigger and kills somebody after he's done it.
Okay, all right.
You people know that.
Yeah. Shall I? Are you happy for me to go?
Yeah.
Get him? Okay. All right.
It was the breakthrough Mike had been hoping for, and a short time later, everything had been resolved by a simple apology. But a few hours later, Mike and Charles are back in the car park, dealing with a very strange piece of driving.
Comms AVI. Yeah, one vehicle into a tree in the car park at Foodtown.
What are you doing? Take your seatbelt off. Take your seatbelt off and get out.
Inside the car, the stunned driver is sitting listening to music.
Are you the only driver? Are you the only person in the car?
Yeah.
Just you by yourself? Okay. Not hurt?
What?
You're not hurt?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you got a driver's license? What happened?
Turn right so fast.
Sorry, you turned.
Turn left so fast.
Okay.
Richard, the driver, isn't too sure how it all happened, but he's only got a learner's licence and he shouldn't be out by himself at this time of night.
Where's your glasses?
What?
Your glasses.
Glass?
You must wear your glasses while you're driving at all times.
Oh, sorry.
That's your conditions.
The lack of glasses is a possible explanation for his crash, but driver error seems more likely.
So how did your car end up in the tree?
I just want to turn right.
Yeah.
Suddenly,
put your foot on the accelerator.
My brake can't work. If I put in the brake,
yeah,
it's like so fast, the faster.
As any driver knows, the only time your brake makes the car go faster is when it's really an accelerator. And it appears as though Richard's made the same mistake more than once.
Did you see what happened?
Yeah.
What?
Didn't crash his car here.
Where did he crash his car?
Next to the lamppost.
What, the power pole further up there?
Yeah.
Herald distributor Aaron Smith had talked to police earlier after an argument with one of his delivery people. And for the last hour, he's been watching Richard driving around hitting things.
He saw it, so.
What happened?
What happened, he smashed into the lamppost first, then with the accelerator jammed on, jumped back in and crashed into the tree over there in reverse, and then 10 minutes later hop in again and smash into the trees over here, so who knows.
In spite of all the collisions, it seems that the only damage is to Richard's car. But he will still have to answer for driving on a learner's licence.
This is an infringement notice, okay?
Okay.
You've got to have somebody in the car with you with a full licence, okay? And you've got to have these little yellow L plates on here. Have you ever seen them? Okay. Have you only just bought the car? Have you only just bought this car?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Do you understand that? Are you a friend of his?
Yes.
Yeah. Can you just spell it out to him that he's got to have a licensed driver with him all the time while he's on a learner's licence? And he's got to have learner display plates in the back there. Okay?
As Mike and Charles leave the scene, they're still having difficulty working out how Richard managed to do it all.
He's hit the pole.
Yeah.
Then he's freaked out, reversed back, hit the tree.
Yeah. And then
Freaked out again, and then drove him forward and hit this tree.
It's jammed the accelerator. The guy said that he could hear the accelerator revving.
Oh, okay.
And then he just chucked it straight into gear.
The pinball was a...
The ironic thing is he's on a learner's, and his mate says that he comes here every night to practice driving. There'll be no more practice for that guy.
Invercargill Sergeant Wally Kopai and his dog Buddy are on the scent of a very strange case. Police have just arrested 2 guys for burglary, and somewhere around here they've dropped the loot as they tried to escape. It doesn't take Buddy long to track it down, but when Wally opens the bag from the burglary, it turns out to be a bunch of very healthy cannabis plants.
Basically they were coming to get me pot. I'll grow a little bit of pot in my shed to supply myself.
You wouldn't really think that the pigs would get involved if you're going to go steal someone's dope. You wouldn't think the owner of the house was going to ring up and say, "Yeah, someone can't steal my dope."
But it was Kevin the grower who had called police in, and he was now going to face charges along with the burglars.
Okay, this has got to be taken back to the station, exhibited as evidence. One part for the burglary, the other part for the person actually growing the stuff.
Although it would mean a conviction for cultivation, the burglar's actions had left Kevin no choice about calling the police.
Then we walked down to this house, started scoping it out, knocked on the door on it. Then we walked around the corner, grabbed some tools. Then we went back and he was home.
I see these two unusual looking characters down the road, so I thought I'd do a round the block trip because I had my suspicions.
Then he reversed off, took off, bro, and then we just about to go in there, raid it. And then as he come back, so we keep walking down the street.
Came back and noticed that they were just walking past my house when I arrived back around the block. And I thought, that's unusual. Rushed inside, told the wife that, to keep her eyes and ears open, there's some suspicious people outside.
Then we went across the train tracks, walked down the train tracks, watched it until he went in there, started smashing open his door, got in.
Get back to work, not 5 minutes at work, and I get a phone call from my distraught wife, wanting me to go back because some people were trying to break into our shed.
Yeah, I rubbed open the wall, rubbed down the wall, bro, rubbed the hole in there, and me and my dog jumped in, took about a good 8-9 hydros.
Luckily there was a patrol car right at the shop, the front of the shop when I ran out, and I told them to go there straight away, and they did, and I proceeded to head home as quickly as possible in my private car.
Senior Constable Brett Pay was in the car that was passing Kevin's work.
What they've done is jimmied off half the wall of his garage, hacked a hole in his wall, and then just come through here. Follow me. And then help yourselves to the gentleman's cannabis grow. And then decamped with these bongs and pipes and stuff. So one of the young fellas that we've caught for the burglary has posed the question, well, we don't think it's illegal to steal something illegal. So there you go.
As Brett Pay knows, burglary is illegal regardless of the target, and everybody involved in this affair is going to be charged.
What's the chances of me electrocuting myself?
Oh, they didn't turn it off. None now.
Oh, good night. Paris one.
But for now, the task is to get all the growing equipment back to the station.
Right.
At Invercargill Station, Constable Brett Kingsland has asked Kevin for a DNA sample, and he's consented.
So just hold it there, just swirl a bit of saliva around and just keep doing that. Okay, I need you to push that firmly down on there. Okay, so that's all it does on the tape. So we just push that straight down like that?
Yep.
Okay, get rid of that now.
Kevin's DNA sample will only go into the police data bank if and when he's convicted.
And then the seal.
These will all get photographed.
Constable Alan Griffiths has been put in charge of the exhibits.
Put in safe storage until such time as the gentleman goes to court. And when he pleads guilty, we'll just get them destroyed after that point.
When it all went through court, Tim and his mate Jeff pleaded guilty to charges of burglary. Tim was sentenced to 140 hours community work and Jeff was given 9 months supervision. Kevin, the grower, was given diversion. Constables Alex Grant and Natalie Taylor are in pursuit of suspected boy racers in South Auckland.
I've seen a car speeding down the motorway. We're trying to catch up to it. Yeah, it's him up there ahead of us. No, he's cutting in the traffic there. You can see him up there. Those two will be racing each other.
As one of the racing cars drives on down the motorway, Natalie pulls the other one over on East Tamaki Road.
Yeah, we've just watched you just pulled onto the motorway. The speed is extremely excessive and I've seen you swap lanes about 3 times in front of me. Extremely dangerously cutting other drivers up, dodging in and out of the lanes. What was all that about?
Or chatting through the other guys in the other car?
Yeah, another black car at the side of you.
Donnie's admission that he was racing the other car means that he's going to lose his car for a while.
You boy breaks the rules, give the police powers to seize and impound cars for 28 days that are being used to race on roads, yeah?
What were you thinking? The message doesn't get through, eh, bro?
You're going at that speed on a motorway, you do one false slip, you're going to wipe out not just yourself, not just the other car, you're maybe going to take out another half dozen with you. Do you understand that? Yeah.
But for Donnie, worse is still to come.
And I've just got to put the old greenie on the car, bro.
Greenie?
Yeah.
The green sticker means he can't drive the car until he's made it legal and got a new warrant of fitness.
Given me a green sticker, pounding my car for 28 days, and I'll be going to court under the new Boy Racer Legislation Act. So, not too sure what that is, but soon find out. Just under the new laws, I've had to raise the suspension, I think it was 5 mil, and change the muffler over to a standard one.
This would all eventually lose Donnie his licence for 6 months, but his main worry now was getting home.
Yeah, car's just been impounded. Yeah, right now. Okay, so he's on his way.
With Donnie on his way, Alex and Natalie are called to an assault outside a bar in Manurewa.
2 males have been assaulted there, and one is apparently unconscious with head injuries, being whacked on the head. Just come by ambos there at 10-2. The fighting is stopped apparently, but the offenders are still present. Stand by.
Comms OEI 2 is 10-7, with one still unconscious on the ground. Who knocked this bro out?
Some guy here, I don't actually know who.
Yeah.
Some guy knocked him out. He instigated it.
Oh, did he?
Pretty much, yeah.
Apart from the bouncer's claim that the unconscious guy was the source of all the trouble, nobody else seems to have seen anything.
Mate, did you see what happened?
No, I was in the office.
No. Yeah. G'day, mate. Did you see what happened here? No? Didn't see who knocked this guy out?
He came outside and something else got hit. Can you turn me around? Shh. We got the other guys inside.
He's alright there, bro. Hey, bro. Hey, matey. Buddy.
The victim isn't stirring at all, although he is still alive.
He's still breathing, but yeah, just would like them here quickly.
Just as the ambulance officers arrive, the guy suddenly regains consciousness.
G'day, mate. How are you? Who punched you?
But he's got no recollection of what's happened to him.
What's your name? Yeah, what's your name, bro? Hey? These guys want to check you out. Is that okay? These ambulance officers want to check you out, bro. Jump on in, mate.
But Frank thinks he can make it by himself, although the rest of his body doesn't agree. To make things more difficult still, Frank's workmates decide to get involved.
No, his mate's been a prat. Yeah.
Hey, his mate's giving a guy to...
Hey, mate. Bro. Let these guys do this.
Back off.
Let these guys...
Back off. Back off.
Come on, mate.
Don't go back in the bar. Don't go back in the bar.
Hey, bro, hey. He's saying that he's gone away, get a feed, he's come back and his mate's lying on the ground. On arrival, we've seen a young male who's been KO'd with a wee bit of blood coming from his mouth. And he's obviously been in some sort of altercation. His mate doesn't want to give us any of his details. Security have pretty much seen nothing. Basically, we're going to go to Middlemore Hospital, have a chat to the guy that's been knocked out, grab his details, and we'll make some further inquiries if he wants to make a complaint. And we'll leave it at that.
Frank suffered a severe concussion,
but later admitted that it was him who'd started the fight. No charges were laid in relation to this incident. Next week on Police 10-7...
He refuses to walk, he'd like to be dragged.
Dunedin Police encounter Barry.
Hi, will you stand up now, sir? I'll give you a hand up. I'd rather be dragged.
Auckland Police tracking a jailbreaker try to break in to Mount Eden Prison.
Trying to cut the fence so we can get our dogs and stuff down there.
And a Palmerston North cannabis grower chooses the wrong time to pick up his plants.
What's your line on the ground? What's your first name?
Got a motorbike fella to stop for me. I can't get close enough to him. He's on a Harley heading down Takanini Straits. He's probably going to the pad if anyone's close. He's still failing to stop and he knows I'm behind him now.
Auckland dog handler Constable Kane Cording is in pursuit of a Harley that's failed to stop. The motorcyclist turns into the entranceway of the headquarters of the 45ers and tries to get inside before Kane catches up with him.
Don't let him in, and we'll lock you up as well.
But Vincent's attempt to outrun the law ends at the gate.
You in a hurry? You in a hurry? You knew I was behind you? Yeah, you did. I had my lights and siren on and you gassed it. Well, you might find yourself getting arrested.
A check of Vincent's driver's licence reveals that he shouldn't be on the road at this time of night.
You need a learner licence?
Oh, restricted, sorry.
Driving on a learner licence, riding a motorcycle beyond the CC class and failing to stop for police is going to end up costing Vincent a lot of money.
Then why didn't you stop?
I tried to slow down and I come down.
And when backup arrives, Vincent is issued an infringement notice and some sensible advice.
Alright, so every time you get stopped, there are going to be tickets involved until you get that licence. Alright. You know how to pay it?
Yeah, mate.
Yep, Westpac Trust, $500 on the back if you can't.
Yep.
Alright, cool. So slow it down, and if you see blue and red, stop. It's that simple. Alright.
Fellow gang members view the proceedings with interest, and to show there's no ill feeling, they offer an invitation to the police.
We're coming for coffee. Come on.
Vincent's finally allowed inside, but the offer of coffee is withdrawn.
He's been issued with $1,200 worth of infringement notices for his troubles, breaching his licence conditions, which he'll keep getting issued until he gets his licence sorted out, and either that or he'll get his licence taken off him.
And from one man trying to get inside, across town, police have been called to another man trying to get out.
We're off to Mount Eden Prison down on Boston Road. We've got a guy that's apparently hanging out the window on the motorway side with a rope, possibly going to jump. Who knows? That's all the information we got at the moment, so we're off there now.
By the time Constables Steve Worthy and Craig Andrew arrive at the prison, other units have been called in.
Is he still within the prison grounds?
At present, the rope has been thrown over the outside prison wall also. If the unit's down on Boston Road, if they come down to the ends down by the motorway, they should be able to see them in the direction where Delta's going.
Dog teams are brought in to track any inmates outside the prison walls, and Steve and Craig head to the fugitive's last sighted position. But the Great Escape seems to have run into some problems. In his frantic bid for freedom, Jack's got stuck on a window ledge. As Jack deals with the problems of getting out of Mount Eden Prison, the Delta team are having problems getting their dogs close to the scene.
The security around here is quite good, so we're trying to cut the fence so we can get our dogs and stuff down there.
Jack's got himself in a precarious position. He can't get forward or go back, and he's hanging some distance from the ground. and the police now have to deal with the problem of getting him down.
We're going to need the fire brigade to get this boy down with a ladder.
At least the prison guys can get a ladder in from the inside.
Right.
Yeah, otherwise it's going to have to come out directly where you are.
What sort of facility have the prison guards got in terms of ladders or something from the inside? Because he's got himself a real pickle. He either goes back up or he comes over the razor wire where I am. So if they can have a chat to the prison guards if they can sort something out. I don't think he's going to fall off anytime soon where he is because he's fairly stable, unless he does something stupid.
Jack seems grateful that he's been caught in the act.
Lucky he's got me.
Yeah,
Back at ground level, Steve suspects there may be more than one escapee.
What we've got at the moment is a shoe up on the top of the ledge where the rope is, and another phone card just down at the bottom of the rope there, which leads us to believe there may have been somebody else that climbed over the rope before this guy. But there's a Delta unit that's run up to the left-hand side there, which they haven't come back yet, so we don't know what the story is up there. But this guy that's up there at the moment, he won't be going anywhere, he'll be going back to jail. He's got nice sunnies on too.
Prison staff confirmed there was only one fugitive, and police kept the perimeter secure until the fire service could get Jack down. In court, he was found guilty of attempting to escape custody and was sentenced to a further 12 months in prison. It's 10:45 on a Tuesday night in Palmerston North, and Constables Warwick Denby and Peter Thompson are on patrol.
We're after a report where a member of the public has seen somebody getting beaten with a stick. And we've got a couple of cars going at the moment. We're about 2 or 3 minutes away. At this stage, we've had no updates as to what's happening with the offenders or the victim. So until we get there, we've got no idea what we're going to.
At the scene, Warwick and Peter find other police units have arrived to deal with a neighbourhood feud.
Microwave, drawers, you name it, everything.
Okay, come on, can we just find what's going on? The kid come over and fucking threaten the kid.
Alcohol has fuelled the potentially violent situation, which still continues despite the police presence.
Why can't you fucking look at me and tell me in my face? What? Because you talk to here, eh? You're into here shit now.
No, fuck off, mate. You know shit, mate.
Hey, what's the issue?
You know absolutely nothing. You must
Something about property. He reckons they've got his property, I think. Someone down the back gave him a microwave, which I think belongs to him. Hey, mate.
Reasons for the dispute seem to revolve around ownership of property.
We've locked one of them up to make them realise how serious this is, okay? You standing out here is just going to fire them up because they're pissed, okay?
Okay, well,
now
I'm just going to say this now. If one of them comes on my property tonight, I've got a metal bar that's there, he's going to wear it.
Okay, I'll tell you what, I'm about this close to locking up for possession of offensive weapon. You understand that?
That doesn't...
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. I've got 2 kids in here I'm trying to look up. 2 little wee kids.
Firing the drunk guys up next
little cunts next door are trying to stew me out.
The aggrieved neighbour walks a fine line between protecting home and family and breaking the law.
One side be the bigger man. If they turn up full triple one, we'll be around here with lots of cops and dog, okay?
We have one person in custody at the moment for disorderly behaviour, but with the feuding neighbours and alcohol involved, we'll be back here probably within about half an hour.
As Warwick predicts, the neighbourhood feud flares up again.
7 minutes since we left the address, I estimated it would be between 20 minutes and half an hour until we returned. Our dog handler is sitting down the road and can hear a verbal heated argument starting now between 2 females, so obviously if it escalates then we'll have resources there to deal with it, and deal with it we will.
At the scene there's an unusual development. Dog handler Phil Gilbanks is holding Tony, who's got a rubbish bag full of marijuana plants. Phil had been monitoring the feuding neighbours when Tony appeared out of nowhere and collected the bag out of a bush. And while other officers deal with the neighbourhood domestic, Warwick and Peter get to deal with Tony.
Listen to me. I'm going to stand you up, okay? Sit up. Yep. Sit up. Right.
Help me. Yep. Here you go. Thank you. Keep away from the land shark.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yep. See, he really likes biting people.
Very, very.
Yep.
Noticed already.
You noticed already?
Yes, thank you.
All right, we'll come around the other side of the car, eh? All right, there's nothing else on you, eh?
No. Lighter in my front, left, right.
Front right. Okay, I'll just take that out, eh?
Yep.
What was your first name again?
What were they doing in the letterbox?
They weren't in the letterbox, they were in the fence, garden.
Tony accepts he's been caught and admits he'd stashed the plants in the bushes earlier that evening.
About 3 or 4 hours ago, just when we went to the pub.
In the bag is a lot of cannabis plants, and our defendant has already admitted they're for his use. So surprisingly, it is an unrelated matter to what we were dealing with before with the disorder and the drunkenness.
Get them on the road, guys.
Yep. Pretty little plants, but boy, do they mess you up. You've been in trouble with the police before?
Maybe the odd drink driving charge. Yeah, just once drink driving.
Just once drink driving? Yeah. No other criminal?
Oh, nah.
No? Okay.
That sort of shit.
As soon as we get back to the station, we'll get those lovely bracelets off you and we'll go from there.
Oh, aren't they just lovely? Wouldn't mind a pair for home.
The missus would love them.
I think she would too.
Tony pleaded guilty to possession of cannabis and was given diversion.
Jump through the...
And the man arrested earlier during the neighbourhood dispute was charged with disorderly behaviour and threatening behaviour. In court, he was discharged without conviction.
Comms, D01.
Constables Alistair Gold and Matt Gaze are on patrol in downtown Dunedin.
You just saw some people who've stolen an umbrella from one of the bars in Central City. Nah, don't try and palm it off. What's going on? What's going on here? This isn't your umbrella, is it?
No, we haven't seen it. We're just saying.
We haven't seen it.
What?
You haven't seen the brolly?
No. I never seen it.
Who took it from around the corner?
What comes
around the corner of the bar?
What?
Who took it from around the corner? Just lock him up, Matt.
The guy's inability to explain what happened could be due to drink.
Saw 3 guys walking past on the other side of the road holding the umbrella. He asked us if we were missing an umbrella. We looked outside. I was just about to run after them and I saw you guys.
Alright, see which guy.
I didn't.
But cafe worker Julian Hines points out a witness who saw the thieves in action.
Can you go and just ask him for me? I'll just grab these guys' details. You guys got some ID on you? I just want to take some details off you, alright?
Yeah, but we'll take it back to the...
Alright, and then it'll get returned.
And then bring
some ID?
No. We don't have anything to... No, we're not...
You've got to get some ID on you, alright? You're going to come back to the station with me. So, you know, like there's an easy way and a hard way.
Yep.
Alright?
But we're not...
And you're better off doing it the easy way.
Yep. None of us have done anything wrong.
What's that?
None of us have done anything wrong.
Well, you guys have been seen taking an umbrella.
And we'll take it back now.
No, you're not taking it back right now.
We've been seen taking an umbrella.
Yep.
Alistair gets the lowdown on what happened from bar worker Ben McKinley.
Did you see what?
Yeah, all I saw was...
We do it now?
No, you just stay there, guys.
Just outside that boutique shop there.
Yep.
3 guys dragging the umbrella on the road.
All 3 of them?
Oh, 2 guys.
Which ones?
Fighting like that. One guy down there. Yep. I don't know which one of these 2.
You don't know?
No. Right there decides. So.
Yep. Alright, hey, thanks. You're just down there, aren't you? Yep. Yeah, waiting for theft disorderly.
We're not thieves. We're not thieves.
Have we got...
Yeah, he's been dragging it down the road here.
Yeah, I'll still get it.
Yep, he's been dragging it down the road.
Hey, not,
and the road,
I'm not just dragging it. All of us have been... Oh.
Just leave that down on the ground, mate. Right, no, that's right. We'll get it returned, alright?
Yeah, we'll take it.
No, just put it down. Just put it down. Alright?
That's fine.
Yep.
Not a reason.
Let him go, or should be coming back with us.
Don't do anything.
Well, I've explained to you, but you're not listening to me. You guys were seen with your friend here dragging the umbrella down the road, alright? But this umbrella is from a bar around the corner.
You know the score. You know the score, right?
Yeah, I do know the score, mate. Alright, so we'll take this back. Thank you, have a nice night, fellas. Yep. Through the door there.
Terry is taken to the station to get the matter sorted out. He was charged with theft and held in the cells overnight. When he appeared in court, he was found guilty and given diversion.
Watch out, D01.
I have no discretion.
Later that night, Constables Craig Bennett and Alistair Gold receive a call to check on a group of youths who are up to no good.
We've just received reports of some youths that are standing on top of cars out the back of the Ra Bar in Dunedin. They're climbing over all the vehicles, so we're just going to try and look for them, see what we can find.
When Craig and Alistair arrive at the scene, an informant points out the youths.
They've just gone into the church.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, I'm from the Rabar. They'll go, you know where they hang out down there?
Can you ID any of them at all?
Oh, one's got a yellow jersey on. He's the smart mouth of the lot.
And if we go in that church, we'll get him. Right, we'll be in touch.
The teens have moved towards nearby church grounds, and when the police arrive, they meet Mark, who's no stranger to them.
Mister, what a surprise. Would you like to step out of there, please, miss? So which ones were jumping on the cars?
What?
But just as police start to question the group, a stranger arrives on the scene.
Who are you, sir?
John.
John?
Smith.
John Smith.
And by the way, shouldn't you identify yourself before you ask me a question?
I'm completely within my rights to ask you a question, sir. All
You're
I
right,
did is...
but I'm not legally obliged to answer it honestly until you actually identified yourself as an officer of the law, including your badge number.
You're absolutely under no obligation at all to tell me your name.
After sorting out some of the finer legal points with Barry, Craig tries to get on with his job.
The yellow sweatshirt was identified as jumping on a car.
Bullshit.
Down in the car park. I'm not kidding you.
Bullshit, mate. Fuck off, I wasn't jumping on a fucking car.
Sit down, man. What car park?
I'm just
fucking yellow top on your fucking store.
I'm just asking you calmly, quietly, were you involved? You've said no.
I wasn't.
Okay, and that's all I'm after.
Well, let's go then. Come on.
Okay.
See you later.
So who's got the alcohol apart from this gentleman?
No one, eh?
Craig gives Mark and his mates a warning, and after confiscating their beers, sends them on their way. Meanwhile, Alistair wants to know more about the mysterious Barry. He's carrying a bag of beer, and this part of the city is a liquor ban zone.
So I'm not allowed to carry it from a pub or a place of legal purchase to my own private residence?
Yeah, you can do. Yep.
Oh, good.
No problems with that. Well, how come it's open?
It's not open.
The box is open. Is it not?
All of the cans are sealed, and in front of legal people I have done the legal thing.
Right.
I don't know who took that out while I wasn't there.
Right. So, you're in an alcohol banned area. You just purchased alcohol recently, and there's a few cans missing.
Yes, I don't know who took them. Possibly the same person who broke the windows and jumped up and down on the car.
Alistair's not sure that Barry's being entirely honest.
Where do you live?
So you've identified yourself as...
Where do you live? Okay. You're heading there right now.
Indeed.
See you later.
Alistair gives Barry the benefit of the doubt and lets him continue on his way home. But a short time later, Barry and his bag of beer are back.
Because you're under arrest, you've got certain rights. All right, this way, this way, this way.
It's only open when it's at the ground, dude.
Yeah, whatever, all right. You're not obliged to say anything to do so, maybe given evidence, all right? You've got right to refrain from making a statement, you've got right to consult and stroke the law without delay in private. And you'll be given the opportunity as soon as practicable. Hop in there, just put your seatbelt on, thank you. Put your seatbelt on there, mate. Would you like a $150 fine for not wearing your seatbelt?
Well, seeing as how we...
Put it on, mate, watch your elbow. Put your belt on, mate. You're looking a little prize prick at court, aren't you?
By the time they reach the station, Barry appears to have lost the use of his legs, and the police are in danger of losing their patience.
If you want to make an ass out of yourself in front of the TV, I suggest you stay there. If you don't want to do that, I think you should just get out of the car and walk up the steps before I actually have to drag you out of the car. Oh, get out of the car. Come on.
Well,
yeah, I don't really care about your glasses, mate. If
You are under arrest. Step out of the vehicle, sir. Right, I gotta speak.
Hurry up, stand up.
Sir, stand up.
Come on.
Police escort the horizontal Barry into the station. He seems to prefer this method.
He refuses to walk, he'd like to be dragged. Alright, will you stand up now, sir? I'll give you a hand up.
I'd rather be dragged. Anything in your jacket pockets that I need to know about?
Craig empties Barry's pockets and accounts for some of the missing beer cans.
Any sharp objects? Anything dangerous? Crushed cans of beer?
And you said you hadn't been drinking them tonight?
Not within the legal limits. Would you like to hop into the holding cell? No, I reckon we should drag in. We should drag in again. We're not keen on dragging you everywhere. Sure you don't want to drag you into court as well, so you know, what's the problem? We can have drag you into court as well. Alright, well we'll try and gently place you in there. Oh, whatever. Come this way. Just don't hit the wall, you know.
Barry believes that continuing passive resistance is his best legal option.
Are you going to get up? No, you're not. Just drag. That's it. That's it. What should we do? Ian, can you get his glasses off? No. And we'll see you later on. Have a good sleep.
Barry was charged with breaching the liquor ban and supplying minors. The charge of supplying was later dropped. In court, he was found guilty and ordered to pay a total in fines of $605. Next week on Police 10-7, Vanessa seeks comfort in the arms of the law.
Okay. So now required you to accompany to the Papakura police station or other such place for the purpose of evidence or breath test, blood test or both.
A thief's escape from a moving police car doesn't go to plan.
Let me the fuck out of here. Yeah? Man. You're not going anywhere, fella. I give up. I can see it. Ah!
A gang member is killed with a knife and a young man shot in retaliation.
We arrested 3 members.
Tonight on Police 10-7, Vanessa seeks comfort in the arms of the law.
Or other such place for the purpose of evidence or breath test, blood test or both.
We follow a Whakatane homicide investigation after a gang member is killed with a knife and a young man shot in retaliation.
We arrested 3 members in a car with a sawn-off shotgun who are helping police with inquiries.
So tonight, a thief's escape from a moving police car doesn't go to plan.
Let me the fuck out of here. Yeah? Man. You're not going anywhere, fella. I give up. I can.
It's Friday night, and South Auckland Constable Hamish Fordray is following a car that's being driven erratically. He decides to pull it over to check if the driver has been drinking.
How you going? Alright. That's good. You got a driver's license on you? No. You got a driver's license?
Not on me.
Do you have one?
Yeah, I got my restricted.
Okay. You got some ID, something with your name on it?
Yeah.
The back seat is full of empty bottles and the driver is very emotional.
I know I was driving a bit stupid. I'm fucked though.
What was that?
On my parents. I don't even want to start, sorry.
And Hamish knows he's met Vanessa before.
You got all your criminal matters cleared up?
Yeah, kind of like I'm doing PD and shit,
Yeah.
Getting my shit together.
That's good. Because you're in that stolen car with, Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Remember me from that?
I'm doing PD for it now. I finished PD today.
No, okay.
Yeah, I am getting my shit together, but I think I might have a warrant out for my arrest.
You might?
Well, so you better check up.
Oh, we will, don't worry.
Please don't say I have a warrant. I don't want to get locked up for the night. I got to work tomorrow. Please don't ring my boss. Please don't ring my parents.
Why would we do that?
Don't ring my parents, because this is the last time I got pulled up. You rang my parents.
Did we? How old are you?
23. I'm older now.
We don't ring your parents in, do we?
They rang me when I was 22. They rang my parents.
All right.
Oh,
you anything to drink
sorry.
tonight?
It's just a couple.
Couple. Okay. We'll do a quick check and get back to you, eh? Sweet there. Hysterical.
The check confirms that there are no outstanding warrants, but Hamish still has to find out if Vanessa's over the limit.
Good news is you don't have a warrant. Let's require you to go breath screening test without delay.
I'm going to go over, and I've got a suspended sentence. I'm going to get a jail because of this. Oh my God.
You've done this before, eh?
I breached PD, and I'm doing PD hard out now, but I'm under the influence and I'm going to fail. I'm going to fail.
Just blow in here. Blow in there until I tell you to stop, alright? Deep breath.
Okay, stop.
I'm gonna fail.
Oh, torch go. Okay, see that? It says fail general. It says a fail general. Okay. So now require you to accompany to the Papakura police station or other such place for the purpose of evidence or breath test, blood test, or both. Do you understand that?
Can you take the keys out of my car?
Yeah, we'll take the keys out of your car. Just grab a seat in the back of my car, eh?
Before I take off, because that's why I jumped out.
All right. Just put your seatbelt on for me. Yeah, just get the keys out and lock it up. What have you been drinking? And how many steinies have you had to drink?
Like a box. No. 2? No.
Boxes?
Yeah, we just bought another one. Whether I drank that much, I don't know. You'll tell me, eh?
Well, we won't tell you how many you've had to drink, we'll just tell you
You're gonna tell me how
what your
limit
breath limit is. Yeah.
At the station, Hamish reads Vanessa her rights.
Do you want to speak to a lawyer?
But she's already sure how this will all end.
Do you want to speak to her?
I'm guilty.
Yeah?
There's no changing that.
Well, we all know that.
Guilty.
Yeah. Do you want to speak to a lawyer? Because it's your right. No? Okay.
They're gonna save me from getting out.
Okay. Stop. Okay. This is the result of your evidential breath test. Okay, 689 micrograms of alcohol per litre of breath. That's a positive result. At this stage, she's been arrested for driving with excess breath alcohol because she's on a suspended sentence as well for other matters. So the chances are when she goes to court, she'll be remanded in custody on that sentence. She's just been taken through and they're about to process her now.
I'll give you that when we let you go in an hour or so, eh? We'll just let you have a good sleep.
Because I gotta walk out to Leeway anyway, and I'm just gonna go to Owie. Nah, okay, we'll wait till I'm safe.
Yeah, we'll wait till you're sober, eh? Just for your own safety, I don't want you walking the streets this late. Sweet.
In court, Vanessa was convicted of driving with excess breath alcohol. She was disqualified from driving for 6 months and sentenced to 60 hours community service.
I've just been called to a shoplifting job up in Three Kings. Mel's tried to steal a few bottles of liquor. He's playing up apparently, so get there quick smart and see what the story is.
When Auckland constables Brendan Young and Adam Keno arrive, they find the drunken thief down a driveway. But by the way he's being treated by his captors, you'd hardly think he'd done any wrong.
This is our boy here, is it?
It's our boy. I just gave him a cigarette and a can of Woodstock. So
What'd you give him a can of Woodstock for?
I think there's a bit of charity still in the sky. So you're right.
So what was the story?
I just saw him and an old lady and a bottle of booze getting dragged. Well, the old lady was getting dragged out of the booze store with him and a bottle of booze. And then he ran across the road and the old lady was screaming, "Stop, stop, stop him." And I tried to stop him and he took a swing at me and then he ended up on the ground.
Oh, okay. What were you doing over the bottle store?
Well, you've heard the story, right?
Well, what I'm asking you what you did.
I did nothing, actually.
The denial is a futile move. Back at the liquor store, witnesses, security footage and the victim Lisa are telling police a very different story.
The man come and he come here and he picked that bottle from here and then he say, okay, I will grab these two, and he grab it and he start walking, and when he come here and I know before he's running, so when he come here and I come this side and I stop him and he pushed me with the bottle and hit me here. And then he pushing me and I was pushing him and I grabbed one bottle, another one he dropped there and the floor on there, and then he ran. When he ran and he fell down middle of the road.
Unable to dispute the video footage, Simon begins to change his tune.
Yep. Did you try to take some alcohol from the store?
I dropped it before I left the store.
But did you try to take some?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. I'll tell you at this stage, okay, you're not obliged to say anything. Anything you do say may be held as, may be given as evidence. Do you understand that?
Yes.
And by the time he's inside the police car, he's confessing to everything. And it seems a dare from a mate was what got him into trouble.
So had a bit of a hard night. My mate checked me out of the car and my mate ran in and told me to run in, but I didn't.
Sorry, what? Hey, I don't care what your friends dared you to do, okay? It was your decision to go in there. You made that choice. It was your choice to steal that bottle of bourbon or bottle of rum. So now you've got to pay the consequences for it, okay? So be a man and stand up to it.
Okay, so what am I being charged with? Theft?
Theft and assault.
Assault?
Because you punched the woman as she was trying to stop you from leaving.
I dispute that.
You can dispute it all you like, but there's plenty of witnesses in there. And at the end of the day, you've been drinking and you're probably drunk, you probably don't remember too much.
But Simon doesn't accept the consequences, and on the way back to the station, he decides the only way to get out of trouble is to escape from the moving police car, and then fight the police as they try to stop him.
Let me the fuck out of here. Yeah, you're not going anywhere, fella.
But this only leads to a dose of pepper spray and another charge of resisting arrest.
I give up. I concede. I concede. I concede. Ah,
Get your feet in the car. On the way back, he decided to play up in the back of the car, which was unfortunate, and so yeah, we had to restrain him for a little bit, and unfortunately for him, he got sprayed with OC spray. So we've brought him back here, administered a bit of aftercare, made sure that he was all right. First time you've been sprayed, did you say? Yeah? Come on. Let's go, we'll take you through to processing. Now he's been charged not only with the original theft charge and assault charge, but with resisting and willful damage. Unlucky for him, I'm afraid.
In court, Simon was convicted on charges of theft, resisting police, willful damage and 2 counts of assault. He was sentenced to 3 months in prison. It's Tuesday morning and the people of Whakatane have woken to a town under siege. The previous night, a Black Power associate had been shot twice in the leg as he stood on his front doorstep. It was an act of retaliation for the murder of mongrel mob associate Tirangi Tate Carroll 2 days before.
Regardless of what happened out there last night, we're keeping focused with a homicide investigation. Inspector has got other staff looking after the other sides of what is developing.
For Detective Sergeant Ross Everest, the shooting's a side issue. His team's trying to find the people who stabbed Carroll to death after a brawl on Whakatane's main street.
We're working through the suspects that are outstanding. Matt's now back, so he can give you an update when we get to Matt on what happened in Rotorua today.
Matt McLeod's been interviewing a suspect who believes that Carroll was killed with his own knife.
This young guy, Tate, lifted up his shirt and had the knife stuck down the front of his pants, and he was showing like that, and so they were to and fro and back and forth.
To prevent any more potential violence, armed offenders squads from around the region have been called in. Tony Jurison's in charge of this part of the operation.
Now tonight we're kicking off with the you guys coming here from Rotorua. We have the Rotorua AOS starting at 1900 hours to man a police roadblock at Taniatua. Late this evening, at 1700 hours, we arrested 3 members in a car with a sawn-off shotgun who are helping police with inquiries at the station at this moment. Today there was a tangi and a funeral up at Ruatoki. There are still a number of people at that marae and various residences up at Ruatoki. They have to come back through the roadblock if they choose to leave. They are to be stopped, searched and detained if any disclose any offences.
Detective Sergeant Dave Archibald is running the investigation into the revenge shooting of the Black Power associate.
Car pulled into his driveway about 9:30 last night and tooted. He came out onto his front doorstep and was basically shot at around about 6 times. 2 of the rounds hit him in the legs, and he escaped over his back fence. The car that was involved in that was a silver car. It's about all we have so far. And soon after, a silver car had a bit of a dodgems game with a car containing Black Power members up Taniatua way. They basically rammed that. They basically sort of constantly rammed that car all around Taniatua and then rammed it off the road ultimately.
As night falls, police patrols intensify and officers encourage people to get off the streets.
Hello, Red Cap. Hey mate, how are you? All right? Good. Oh no, we're just out and about, keeping an eye on things just due to the current situation in the town. You local fellas?
By the next day, the investigation into the murder is well advanced. Detective Brett Watney's been talking to one of the Black Power members involved in the stabbing that killed Tirangi Tate Carroll.
He's confronted Tate twice down here, telling him to drop his knife. He said he was the only one that was chasing him. He was running next to him, and they come around the corner here, and he said from there on he was talking to Tate, kept telling him to drop his knife, and then they got to about the corner here, and he said that Tate dropped the knife in the gutter on the side of the road. He said he was the first one there. He said he's seen them giving him a kicking, and then he said he yelled out to the others, cops, and then he bolted straight across here.
A walk through the crime scene with a Black Power suspect has left the question of who held the knife, and Crown Prosecutor Greg Hollister-Jones has asked Ross Everest to show him where it was found.
We got it at half tide, just down here, and just over you can see Stewie's footprint there still in the mud. Sitting just down on the edge of the rock there. Point down. That is 39 point something metres from the scene, Greg.
You see, I think his blood up here, although it's consistent, it's also consistent with being the knife possessor.
Oh yeah, I've got no doubts.
Yeah.
And he does not deny that. He can't answer it.
When it's put to him that he had the knife, he doesn't answer.
He can't answer it.
Finding out who had the knife would be crucial to the murder prosecution. But back at the scene of the retaliatory shooting, Detective Mark Deutschoff has made a chilling discovery.
This is the house that's behind the scene where the actual shooting took place, and as you know, there was a number of bullets were fired up the driveway. Two of the bullets had come through the back of the shed, through the fence here. One of them has ended up coming into that shutter. It's whacked it and then actually bounced back out again to end up being lodged in this little garden. And of course we've now got that and we'll send it for analysis.
At Whakatane Station, Ross Everest has identified most of the Black Power associates connected to the fatal stabbing of Tirangi Tate Carroll.
The object of the focus now is to eliminate or brick in as many of the periphery as we can and leaving our main targets until later in the week.
And in the inquiry into the shooting that followed Carroll's death, there's been a major breakthrough. Mongrel Mob member Laurie Dog Davis has been identified as the main suspect, and Maori liaison officer Senior Sergeant Wally Homaha has just come back from a meeting with the Ruatoki Valley community where Davis lives.
A lot of people up there are quite pissed off and angry at what's happened up there. The meeting was attended by Laurie Mad Dog's dad. The father is really pissed off about it. He wants to get him to name, and he's going to work hard. He knows the consequences of us going up into the valley looking for this fella. And the significant thing that he did say was, the police are after you, they know you did it. And he says to him, how did they know I did it? And he says, everybody knows you did it.
That's quite a significant development, a bit of a shift towards becoming a lot more positive with everyone we talk to. And so that the message is that it's just a matter of time. Everybody knows he's done it. We know he's done it.
Pressure from police is beginning to have a real impact, and officers are responding to any gang activity in the town.
What we're doing now is there's been a van load of mongrel mob, patch mongrel mob members and their associates that were causing some problems outside the court. This morning we've already had dealings with them, and in the last sort of 15 minutes they returned to the area after being warned not to be there and actually hurled abuse at our inspector. Some of the bully that we received is that one of the targets has actually been cruising around this area, which is a black power area, and the particular target is a mongrel mob member, and been calling out the window, seek hail, etc. And as you can see, the boys on the fence over there, straight in front of us there, they're members of the YBP, Young Black Power. We had major dealings with them yesterday. You can see out the front there, just looking for any bit of trouble. It's the Kawato pad there. A few people out the back. Pretty quiet though.
As dog handler Derek Orchard continues with his patrols, there's been a sighting of Laurie Davis in a nearby valley. But even as police draw near, Detective Andy Allen's aware that Davis could already know they're coming.
The entrance in there isn't covert, so I mean, the drums will be beating around here. Plus with the 2 helicopters in the air, there's always that potential.
Davis managed to get away, although he left his girlfriend behind. But that night, he was caught and interviewed about the shooting.
Last night he freely admitted that he was the driver of the car and admitted that he was the one that pulled the trigger.
Eventually, police identified all the suspects in the shooting. Warrants led to the recovery of a large number of firearms and a total of 5 arrests on charges of wounding with intent to do grievous bodily harm and possession of firearms. 2 people received 8 months in prison, 2 got 2 years, and the longest sentence was handed down to the trigger man, Laurie Dog Davis.
And on the most serious charge, you will be sentenced to 7.5 years imprisonment.
With other charges, Davis received a total of 8 years in prison. For Ross Everest, the investigation into the murder of Carol went on for another 2 weeks, and on the 21st day of the inquiry, he launched a series of raids around the area.
It's been a hard 3 weeks, and we're just doing the sweep, what we call a final sweep, re-interviewing people that were initially identified or interviewed at the scene. We've got down to 6, we believe, round by the body, and they're the ones that we're talking to today. Yes, I'm quietly confident a number will be charged today.
Good evening, I'll talk to you about this thing.
Matt McLeod went after David, one of the suspects that Ross Everest intended to arrest later that day.
All we want is the truth, you know? All we want is the truth. Okay?
Yeah, I told you all I knew it.
Yeah, I know what you told me, that you weren't involved and you weren't, but we've spoken to heaps of people and they'll put you right on it, and I want to get your side of the story and the proper truth now, okay? No bullshit, all right?
David was one of 5 Black Power members who were eventually acquitted on murder and manslaughter charges. 10 people pleaded guilty to a variety of lesser charges, including disorder and serious assault on Tirangi Tate Carroll and Laurie Davis. They received varying sentences, with the maximum being 2 years imprisonment. Next week on Police 10/7, South Auckland officers arm up after reports a man's threatened his wife with deadly weapons.
He's now outside the house with a shotgun and a machete.
Oh, bro.
Constable Salilo Levi smells something he shouldn't.
Because I can smell dope in here, okay, I'm invoking section 18.2 and 18.3 of the Misuse of Drugs Act 1975.
And Bob digs himself into a heap of trouble with his mouth.
I'm trying to break it up. Did the blood happen when you punched the guy in the nose? Or?
Oh, I don't know. At the end of the day, fuck, I just seen his nose bleeding. Boom, they're saying it was me, but at the end of the day, fuck, he was already